What's going on, fellas? Here, Cold Make Dash, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Quick disclaimer, I already played most of this, like I got about 12 minutes in when I blue screened. So we're having to redo most of it. I mean, I actually saved some progress, but the video didn't survive. So, okay, Dick Gumshoe says, before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. We're going to dispute that with Mia's autopsy report, which says she died instantaneously. So, Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? And he says, well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? Phoenix shakes his head. You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. So, murmur. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. And Edgeworth is going to object. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Well, when? The answer, as I already found out, so I don't need to say, was the day after the murder. So, it was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Edgeworth thinks for a moment. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Outdated? What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Why he would have any reason to fake these, or to request a second autopsy report other than to try to fake evidence, we don't know. So, no way! See, Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. See, that is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you have something up your sleeve. No. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Let's say you're a sham, Edgeworth. We're going to say the detective's a sham or I'm a sham as well, but let's call Edgeworth a sham because we know that he will do anything to get a conviction. So, Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. See, what reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright! The defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution! So, the judge is being objectionable. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Yeah, sure, unless it's fake. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. So the autopsy report is updated in the court record. So, well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Not really. We don't know that she was identifying the killer. You know, it could just be, you know, a name. I suppose it's the obvious conclusion, yes. Except it's not. But, Edgeworth bows. Darn! All I can imagine is the engineer's little darn! You know, from, TF2. What's that video that just came out, like, yesterday, that they released? I still haven't had time to watch it, but, okay. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I wouldn't exactly call Miss April May poor and innocent, but whatever. So, let the witness and Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, none of it? Oh god. See, witness, your name, please. See, April May, at your service, Boob-Jiggling. God, the murmuring. Oh no. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction. God, this is why I love Judge. See, the witness will refrain from what? I can't say it with a straight face. I love Judge so much. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Uh-oh. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Oh, gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. Tee-hee! I don't know why I'm giving her a southern accent, but whatever. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fan Code offices. That's right, big boy. Oh god, big boy. This is really good about what you saw! So, we're gonna have the witness testimony, the witness's account. So, it was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? Okay, that fits with when it occurred. It was like at 8:57, I think. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. I guess that's me. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defense chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her! Oh no. So, then, the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy boob jiggle wink. Oh god. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see any trouble with the witness any. Well, wait, Your Honor. Yeah, are we not getting cross-examined? Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite God, her testimony was firm, yes. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mayfay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies, that's not cowardly, that's just, that's just the job. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Of course I will. Why wouldn't I? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Yes, indeed. Very well! Let me get the cross-examination! So, see. Witness's account. We're gonna cross-examine it. So, okay. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? Alright, let's press. So, why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? So, oh, well, gee! What? That's it. She can't get out of this question that easily. See, I sort of, boob jiggle. Okay, I had a feeling, woo-hoo, that she's trying to avoid the question. That she's trying to avoid the question. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Last time I did it, bad things happened. So, let's back down. So, if I go too deep, I'm gonna come back out alive. Balls deep. I'll back off for now. You looked out the window. What did you see next? So, okay. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. So we're going to say we assume that was Mia. A woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing. And the person attacking her? So, the one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the fence chair. Now, the question is, would she not... we said that she probably wouldn't be able to see any details out that window. So, alright, let's press. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. So, So I decided to question the testimony before, and that's when I blue screen. So, I'm gonna go question testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Okay, well, what? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Oh, this was where it, screwed up. Never mind. That you saw nothing. So... Did you really see the defendant at all? Erp! So she's all mad now. So, everyone's going to be, Mr. Wright! What's the meaning of this? So, yes, what is the meaning? Someone tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey. Okay, now we're going to the point where I've seen nothing anymore because of the screen. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. So, exclamation point. So, no one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. So, however, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. That's not exactly solid, but the testimony is bogus. That's not really enough to go on, but, oh well, so, but, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way in the night of the murder. Actually, we do, because I found out that she was, Your Honor. I saw her. and so did Detective Gumshoe. So, what do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. Just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Okay. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. So, okay, so she's screwed up, but it's still, it's still sort of tilted into the prosecution's favor. So, oh god, the boob jiggle. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. I thought she was your. She promised to refrain from wanton winking. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. So, we're going to have her give a second testimony. So, and this is probably going to be modified. So, I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. So, the hippie clothes is Maya. Say, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That cock. The kind of statue-y cock. The thinker, I think. Okay, so she does realize it's a clock. Well, to the accuracy of my report, not sorry you. Tee-hee. So, okay, so there's our testimony. So, I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Okay. Please begin the cross-examination. So, okay. Witness's account. So, alright. So, I did see everything. I did. So, we're gonna press that. Hold it. So, you saw me then, too. Wait, of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? God. Witnesses will refer for personal attacks on the defense attorney. Oh, God. The boob jiggle. Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well, continue. Alright. Continue. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. So, wait a second. Is that right as in your right, as you looked from the hotel? Wait a second. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Oh, what? Right. It was my right hand. Right. Yeah. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Actually, the girl in the hippie clothes ran. Actually, hold on. I'm going to save state here because I think I know what the problem is. So save. Alright. Let's go back one. Dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. She wouldn't have been able to see it. Actually, while we're here, let's check the, so, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit is the new autopsy report, but that's not what I'm here to present. We're here to present the floor plans, because she wouldn't have been able to see much. You wouldn't have been able to see her run to the right, because, actually, I don't know. There's a reason I'm safe stating, so let's object to that. So, this evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. So, no, it doesn't. How is it clear that evidence in the statement just now related? So, they aren't, are they? So, we got screwed. Not at all! Mr. Wright, please think of facts over before making accusations. So, okay, so the exclamation points are points or whatever. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. So, okay, so, alright, that's why we have save states then. So, alright, so, okay, so let's press the girl in the hippie clothes statement. So, how convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. Oh god. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. Sigh. Wait, her hair wasn't done up like a bun. What happened then? Okay, so, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. So, I don't find any fault in there. So, alright, let's press. So, where did this weapon come from? Say, she picked it up from the desk. So, the thinker was on the desk. I see, what sort of weapon was it? So, that cock, the kind of statue-y cock? The thinker, I think. Alright, let's press. So, clock? So, how did she know? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? So, how did she know it was a clock unless she already knew? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lord. You can't win them all. No. I have a feeling I'm on to something now. We're gonna have a multiple choice thing now? Okay, so, alright, we can't press it. Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words. Trying to press to squeeze the truth out of her. Figure, God. Okay, so, what can we possibly present? So yeah, the attorney badge is obviously not going to do it. So, not the autopsy report. See, what about the cell record? I don't think that's going to come up yet. Especially because it's not really related to the witness. So, alright. So, it did occur at 9. So, the glass shards, it doesn't really contradict anything. The thinker doesn't contradict anything. The wiretap doesn't contradict anything. The receipt doesn't contradict anything. And we already screwed up on the floor plan. So, I have no idea. I have no idea. And we're getting to the end of an episode anyway. So, I will have to, for the first time, I'll have to look up what I need to present here. So, I'm not quite an ace attorney. I'm out.